going on, guys? Welcome to Stretch and Grow. And in this video, I'm going to go over a quick, easy, and effective mobility routine you can do for the hips. This is especially effective if you sit all day. So, because a lot of us, we sit all day, we tend to get, low back pain. And a lot of times it's because we stiffen up the hips while we're sitting. So we're going to do something today to combat that. So what we're going to start with is we're sitting here on the floor. We're going to pin our shoulders back. And what we're going to do is what's called external and internal rotation. So all we're doing is swiveling the hips. We're going to hold for a second or two and switch. So we're going to do 5 to 10 reps each side. That's 3. Now remember, we're really trying to keep the chest forward. 4. And really trying to feel this in the hips. Just warming up. 7. Let's get 2 more. And good. Now from here, we're gonna go into a hip flexor stretch, all right? So what I'm gonna do is change to the side here so you can see it. So what I'm doing is I'm on my knees, I'm gonna step 1 foot forward. In this case, will be my left. And I'm gonna hold. Now what I'm trying to do here is squeeze the back butt cheek by pushing the back leg forward, leaning forward slightly. I'm not trying to arch the back, I'm trying to keep the rib cage down. I'm just gonna hold for 3 seconds. So what I'm also actively doing here is I'm pulling this front forward towards me. So I'm activating the hamstring here. And I'm just holding. And you should feel a nice deep stretch into the hip flexor right here in the front hip. And I'm just gonna hold. Make sure you're taking nice, deep, long breaths. Now from here, what I'm gonna do is stretch out the front hamstring. I'm gonna fall back, lean forward with the chest, do my best not to round my spine and just hold. So I'm trying to lean forward. I should feel a nice deep hamstring stretch on my left side and hold it. I'm gonna hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds. Remember, trying to push the chest forward, not so much rounding the back. Let's go 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good, we'll shake it out. And all we're gonna do now is switch sides. So, stepping forward with the right leg. Remember squeezing the back butt cheek. All right, leaning forward slightly. Try not to arch the back, keep the rib cage down and hold. Nice, deep, solid breaths. And you should feel a nice stretch in this left hip. This is especially useful if you sit all day at work. Let's go about 15 more seconds. All right, good. Now we're going to the opposite hamstring. Right hamstring, we're going to fall back, lean the hip back. Remember, reaching forward through the chest. And stretch. You should feel a nice solid stretch here in your hamstring. Just go about another 15 seconds. Remember, trying to breathe deep and relax into it. Now I'm doing my best to keep my back as flat as possible. I know for me that's probably not going to happen, but the idea here is to push the chest forward so you really feel it in the hamstring. Good, shake it out. Now from here, the last stretch we're gonna do is a bit of a groin stretch. So on my knees, what I'm gonna do is take my left leg, reach it out to the side, right? Now from here, what I'm gonna do is squeeze this butt cheek here by pushing the knee out. And then what I'm gonna do is lean forward, keep the chest squared, straight ahead and hold it. And I'm really trying to squeeze this back glute, pushing the knee back and holding it open. You should feel a nice stretch here in the groin. And I'm gonna hold this one for about 20 to 30 seconds. Really trying to relax. I know it's tough. especially if you sit all day. Excuse the noise in the background. I live in New York City. I'm gonna go one more breath. All right, from here, doing the same thing, just on the other side. So taking the leg out to the side, pushing the knee out, squeezing the back butt cheek, and then leaning forward. Really trying to push this knee out. You should feel this nice stretch in the groin. And again, we'll hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Keeping the chest as squared as possible. Let's go 3 more breaths. Really trying to relax into it. Go 1 more breath. And good. And last stretch we'll do is just the thoracic rotation. A little bonus stretch. It's not the hips, but I know a lot of people get back pain while sitting. So what we'll do is come up butt to heels, reach forward, try to keep the back flat, reaching forward, squeezing the triceps. And what we're gonna do is just spin open and hold. You should feel all of this along the spine. And what I'm doing here is I'm really thinking about pushing this opposite hand forward, really pushing away from me, and hold. Really breathing on each exhale. Imagine going a little further. Let's go 2 more breaths. Me, I'm getting a little shaky here, so I'm trying to relax into it. And good, and then we'll just switch sides. So same thing, anchor the hands, push them away. Try to keep the back flat, spin open. Remember this hand here, I'm really trying to push onto the floor away from me and spin open and hold it. Let's go 30 seconds. About 30 seconds. Again, for me, I'm getting a little shaky. I'll go 3 more breaths. And come out of it nice and slow. Shake it out. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little hip mobility routine. Hopefully you're feeling a little better. Hopefully you follow along. Please like, please subscribe. Also, please keep giving me feedback. I've been getting a lot of comments and a lot of ideas for content. So I appreciate your support. Peace.